out here looking like a lion.
Hey my beautiful people, how's it going? As always, I hope you guys are doing fantastic. So today I'm here to bring you a hair review, and of course it's going to be about some crochet braids. You already know, if you've been following me for a while, you know I love me some crochet braids. So yeah, this video is going to be just a tad bit different. As you can see, the rollers that I use are still in my hair. I'm going to reveal the finished look at the end of the video, so make sure you stay tuned to the very end. But I recorded some clips throughout the week that I've been wearing it. I've been wearing the hair for a little bit over a week now, and I kind of showed you the process from when I got it to how it looked, and when I installed it and how I installed it, and the different things that I was trying to do to it before I got to this step. So I'm going to kind of take it back and then move forward, if that makes sense. I will give you the specs of the hair now. I have from their African collection the Jamaican locks, and it looks like this. It's really long. I believe it comes in 44 inches. As you can see, it says here. Hopefully you can see that. It focuses. I don't know if my camera will. But yeah. It's the Jamaican locks, and I got it in the color 99J, which is like kind of dark reddish type color. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the packet like it is now. Hopefully it shows a little bit better when I take it down, but I really like the color. Now I believe it costs somewhere around $12, and I know for some that might be like, but trust me, for the amount of hair you get, it definitely makes sense. Usually your pack of Marley, like if you get Marley hair, usually when I get a pack of that from any other brand, it's half this, and it's usually around $7 to $8 or even more. So you get, they say 3 times the more braid. It probably is 3 times. I mean, you get a lot of hair in its pack. Trust me, you get a lot of hair. I haven't really found this type of length in too many of the brands. It's usually more of the lengths that come like 12 or 14 or anything like that. That kind of comes like right here. This is uber long. I mean, it came down to the back of my booty. I mean, it really came down to my booty. Like, it's really long. So they give you a lot. Trust me, give you a lot, and you'll see when I install it how big it is, how much you can get 2 to 3 packs and you will be straight. Trust me, like, trust. Hey guys, so I'm just going to briefly show you how I install my hair. As far as my braid pattern goes, it's just cornrows going straight back and the ends were sewn down. Now this is the hair. The hair was very beautiful and full. They give you a lot of hair in that one pack. Now what I do here is separate a strand from the bunch, and separating the hair was pretty easy. That's very important to me because I've dealt with some brands where I try to separate the strand and it was just so difficult to do, and the hair tangled terribly. So that didn't do that here. Of course I had, you know, a few tangles here and there with some strands. Like you'll see here, I wanted it a little bit smaller, so I separated it again. And you know, you get a little snag at the end, but you can pull it away. It was very quick, very easy to do, so that wasn't an issue. So I like that. The hair is very soft to the touch. I really liked it. I didn't really feel a need to brush it out. Once again, you know, sometimes the hair can be very tough and you have to really brush it to get the tangles out. I didn't see no tangles initially, so I thought that was really great. Slide your latch hook underneath your braid like so and leave it open. Make sure it's open. Then you take your strand of hair like such, and all you do is hook it onto the latch hook like so. Close it and then just slide it back underneath your braid like so. Now what you're going to do here is separate that strand into 2. Make sure you have 2 pieces here, and what you're going to do is take one piece, and that piece is going to slide through the loop like you can see here, and the other strand you're going to keep in your other hand. So slide that, pull it, close it like that. You can leave it there like that and just flip over that strand that's on let's see, what is this, my left in the video. That strand, you can pull it over, but for me, I wanted it to be a little bit secure, so I'll take the other strand and do another knot just to kind of secure it. You don't have to do that. This hair was pretty tough, so you could just leave it as is. But if you had like a silkier texture or silkier hair and you want to do that, you can do that as well. And then just flip it over and there you have it. And here I'm just kind of showing you how I do the rest of my hair, which is majority of the hair, because that's not really going to be seen that much. So instead of doing it knotless like I showed you the first time, this, all you really do is latch it onto the hook. Instead of dividing it into two pieces, you just take that whole piece, slide it through the loop, twist it, slide it through the loop again, and I do it a third time, twist it and slide through the loop, pull, and that's pretty much it. So as you can see, my hair is complete. Now I wanted to come and show you how the hair looks in its natural state by itself, no product, no nothing. This is right after I installed it. Well, not right actually after I installed it. It's been actually 2 days since I've had this hair installed. But yeah, I haven't done anything to it but kind of brushed it out, kind of brushed out the ends. But yeah, so I'm gonna just bring all the hair to the front so you can see how big it actually is. Yeah, so as you can see, this is definitely a lot of hair. I've only used 3 packs though. Like 3 packs got me all of this luxuriousness. Yeah, this is pretty much all the hair pulled to the front. Yeah, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. Way too much for me. So I'm definitely going to have to style this to my liking. If you like it this big, by all means, do what you do. Hey, don't let no one tell you differently. If this is your thing, then by all means rock out. But for me, I love big hair. Absolutely love it. But this is just too big for me. So I'm definitely going to jazz it up. The hair is pretty long. It says 44 on the back, so I'm assuming that's 44 inches. It hits me pretty much down to my booty, especially towards the back. I'll stand up real quick and show you. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. But as you can see, it's pretty long. It hits me right in my gut. But yeah, so just trust me, it's pretty long. I'm 5'7", so yeah, it's pretty long, and it goes all the way down right to like my thigh. So I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with the hair at first when I got it. I thought the hair was going to come pre-twisted like it is on the girl on the package. Her hair is twisted. Hopefully you can see that. I thought it was going to come like that, but it didn't, which is absolutely fine because now I can do different things with it. But yeah, since it wasn't twisted, I thought, well, I'll install it and then I'll twist it. Then I said, you know what, let me hold off on that for now. Being that it's out, I could pretty much style it however I choose, so let me do something else. So then I said I was going to curl it, and I still am going to curl it, but not yet. What I think I want to try to do is see how straight I can get it. I kind of want to rock it straight, see how straight it can get. I know it's not going to be bone straight. This is synthetic hair, and it's not going to be super easy. It is synthetic hair. Synthetic hair is not that easy to straighten, but you know, you kind of have to manipulate it and do a few things, and I'll show you what I do to straighten it. Pretty much how the hair looks straightened. I've actually been rocking it like this for about 4 days now, and I've been loving it. Now, I've been loving the fullness. It's been giving me life, hunty, yes. I just love how full it looks. A lot of times, sometimes when I get my weaves, you know, if I don't get enough bundles, it's never just full enough. But this is giving me the fullness that I desire. Now, I didn't cut off any of the hair like I had intended to. You know, when I first installed the hair, it was just way too big, and you know, I was like, oh no. Let me get my razor comb, and I was ready to get to chopping, okay? I was about to be Edward Scissorhands out here like, you know? And I was just like, no, I can't do it. But I said, you know what? Before I start chopping it off, let me blow dry it and flat iron it. Let me see how much of the volume I can get down, and that definitely did the trick. So yeah, I kind of just left it like this, rocking it like this. Hasn't really caused me any issues as far as tangling goes. Haven't really had any tangling. It's been over a week since I've had the hair in. Really haven't had that issue, especially now that it's in this state. The tangling has been kept to a minimum. I can pretty much still kind of just break up certain pieces without it getting, like, you know, extremely tangled. I mean, you may get a few strands here and there that kind of clumps together, but the fact that I could do this, I mean, because I've had some brands that you just try to pull it apart an inch and it's just like ain't going nowhere. So I like that it hasn't really tangled on me. But I've also been carrying my paddle brush around a lot with me. Definitely been keeping it brushed to kind of minimize the tangling. So you definitely want to do that, especially at nighttime before you want to go to bed. You want to brush it out. Make sure you get as many tangles out as possible so you don't, you know, mess up the hair. As far as shedding goes, the hair does shed. I mean, any hair is gonna shed, like whether synthetic, human, whatever, it's gonna shed. But synthetic hair, I've never really had a brand that didn't shed. So, you know, when I brush it, some of the hair does shed. You can see some of it is already in there, but it's not so much where you like, I'm losing so much hair. And this hair is so thick that a few strands of hair, you won't miss it, trust me. Now, as much as I do like wearing it straight, I do think it's time for me to curl the hair. I do want to see what this hair can do. I want to see how long it can hold a curl, because I know curls are very popular. So I want to see how the curls can hold up. So I'm going to do that next. There was one thing I didn't kind of like about wearing it straight. And the thing was, although it gives me that weave look type feel that I wanted, it doesn't move like a weave. It doesn't flow, you know. The hair is kind of stiff. So when I say that, I mean like the ends kind of stick together, not like clumps, but it kind of just sticks stiff, like by itself, just stiff. Doesn't really flow, doesn't have like a lot of body. And that's probably because I just straightened it and I didn't do anything else to it. But you know, so instead of like when the wind blows, instead of like a few strands kind of just pulling back and just going like, ooh, look at how flowy it looks, flowing back, all of it just kind of goes, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, no, I don't really like it like that. So, and I think it's because of the length, how long it is. If I cut it some, if you don't wear it this long, I think it may flow a little bit better. And I definitely think if you may cut some layers into it, it may flow better. That I'm going to curl this hair. So what I'm going to curl it with is my perm rods, and it's these pink ones here. And if you look on the packet, it is the 9/16 in the Orchid color. I don't know if you can see that, but of course I'll have that listed down below so you know what that is. But yeah, I'm going to use quite a few of those. Now, I'm not going to really show you the whole process. I mean, I'll show you a few strands of how I put it on the rod. But as far as how I get it to curl, I have a much more detailed explanation of that on my other video, which I'll link down below. But basically, I use a cup and dip it in hot water. I know, I know, it's not the easiest process. It's not the most safe. It's not the most desirable. I know it's tedious. It's a lot. It's doing the most. I know all of that, but it works best for me. You don't have to do it with it installed. You can definitely pre-curl the hair if you know you're just gonna rock it curly. By all means, pre-curl the hair. It's a much easier process doing it that way. If not, you can do it my way, or if you know of an easier method, by all means do it that way. You know, this is just my way of showing you. But anyway, enough about that. So yeah, let's just hop right into that, huh? So it is the next day. The curls are completely dry and I'm ready to take them out, so I'm gonna do that now. And basically all you really do is, hopefully you can see this. Let me take one in the front. No, okay. Take this one. So where you close it, you just open it, take off your little piece here, open it, find the end of your hair and then just slowly unravel the curl off the roller like such, and that is pretty much it. As you can see, it's giving you a great curl. Yeah, yes, you see that? Yeah, okay. I'm liking this. Yeah, buddy. All right, I'm gonna do another one. Open that up, find your end piece. Sometimes it could be a little difficult, you know, it could be a little difficult, but if not, it'll start to unravel a little bit at the top as well. You don't want to pull too much like I'm doing now, but sometimes I get a little stuck, but that's all right. You know, you just, once again, unravel it off the roller like so, and voila. Yes, God. Oh, this curl's great. Okay. Okay. Yeah. About to be bouncing. Bouncing. Okay. Alright. Let me stop. Alright. So this is what the hair looks like after all the rollers are taken out. You see them curls? Yes, honey. Yes. Sorry, I'm looking at my viewfinder, but you see these? I'm loving these curls. The hair curled really well. And these curls are popping. Yes. I haven't done anything to it yet. I haven't fluffed it out. I am gonna fluff it out a little bit because I like a little bit of volume. But if you like the curls just like this, you can rock it just like this, honey. Yes. So all I'm really gonna do is just take my fingers and kind of run my fingers through it to kind of separate the curls a little bit, to give it a little bit more volume. You know, nothing too much. The more you start to separate, to me the hair starts to get a little frizzier, so I don't want too much frizz. Alright, so that's pretty much it for now. I'll probably fluff it out more as the day progresses, and of course, as you can see, the volume that was there in the very beginning is not there anymore. So yeah, and the hair definitely shrinks as you go. It's about right up to my boob now. Excuse all that. But yeah, it's up to my boob now. So when it first started, it was halfway down my back, and then when I straightened it, it was down to my booty, and now it's up to my, you know, bra strap. So that's pretty much that. So what I'm gonna do is probably come back at maybe 3 weeks or maybe 4. I don't know. I'm gonna try to keep these in for as long as I can. I'm trying to keep it in for at least a month so I can see how well the hair holds up. But yeah, thus far I'm really liking it. Like I'm really liking it. I think it's a great brand to use if you're looking for some crochet hair to use. I think this is definitely a contender. Hey guys, so that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Of course, all information will be listed down below in the information box, so make sure you check that out. I also have a link for you as well regarding the hair. And yeah, if you have any questions, by all means, leave them in the comment section and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So until my next video, I hope you guys stay beautiful, stay blessed, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.